everyone, this is Karen.
Hi everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Tanzania, an adventure of a lifetime. And the vocabulary words are adventure.
Adventure.
The group set out on a 3-day adventure into the wild.
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Eddie believes humans will be able to travel to Mars within his lifetime.
Cultural.
Cultural.
It was difficult for Tammy and Adam to get over the cultural differences between them.
Wander.
Wander.
We wandered around the market for a couple of hours before stopping at a cafe.
Admire.
Admire.
Becky admired the view from the top floor of the world's tallest building.
Ooh, exciting.
Well, today we're going to Tanzania.
Oh, there's a lot to admire in Tanzania.
You are absolutely right.
Well, where should we begin? There's so many great things there.
Well, first, you can go to the Serengeti National Park.
Oh, that's what I always think of when I think of Tanzania. I think of seeing lions.
That's right. Elephants, lions, rhinos,
Rhinos.
Leopards, all these big animals. And, after watching and then looking and seeing, learning about all these animals, you can also climb the tallest mountain in Africa.
Mount Kilimanjaro?
That's right. Mount Kilimanjaro. That's right. So there's a lot of things to do in Tanzania. What else is there?
Well, there's also the beach.
They got beaches too?
Yeah, Zanzibar has beautiful white beaches.
No way.
Yeah, and also it has they're called a stone city.
Okay.
Or something like that. But anyway, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And they have like coral stone buildings.
Wow.
And you can wander through the streets and it's really beautiful there.
That sounds really, really unique.
Yeah, so it has a lot to offer. And to be honest, I didn't want to go there before, but now I really want to go.
Same here. Let's go visit Tanzania.
Let's go!
All right.
Tanzania, an adventure of a lifetime. Located in East Africa, Tanzania is rich in both wildlife and culture. From the plains of the Serengeti to the beaches of Zanzibar, this country offers a range of sights and once-in-a-lifetime experiences.
Today's lesson is called Tanzania, an adventure of a lifetime, part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I am Mike. Yes, it's holiday time, and this time we are going a little bit further than you might expect. Sure, Asia's got some wonderful stuff. Europe is filled with culture, and who can ignore the beautiful natural wonder of North and South America? But Africa is where people really think of having adventures on holidays, and Tanzania is definitely one of those places to go if you're looking for an adventure on your next holiday. What is an adventure? Well, it's part of our title, so let's talk about this word. It's a noun, and it basically means an exciting experience or an exciting voyage or trip. All right, if we talk about having an adventure or going on an adventure, you're doing something unusual, something you've probably never done before. There might be a little bit of danger in there just to make it really, really interesting. But of course, you'll come out of it feeling you've done something really special, filled with a new confidence and lots of good stories for your friends, right? When you have an adventure, you always tell your friends about it because it's interesting and exciting and unusual. For example, the group set out on a 3-day adventure into the wild. Maybe they went camping, hiking, whitewater rafting, or on safari in Africa.
Man, I do miss the plains down in Africa.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll have to go on a safari there. There you go. That would be the trip or the adventure of a lifetime. Now, here we've got the noun lifetime to talk about. Your lifetime is the period of time that you spend alive. That is your lifetime. So if you go on the trip of a lifetime, you're going to go on the best trip of your life. While you're alive, nothing else is going to top that. For example, Eddie believes humans will be able to travel to Mars within his lifetime. Yeah, before he dies. He expects to see people land on Mars What a guy. Anyways, Tanzania. Let's learn something about it. Located in East Africa, Tanzania is rich in both wildlife and culture.
There you go. So yeah, wildlife, of course, we would expect to see some of the big, exciting wild animals of Africa, but culture is also something you'll find in Tanzania. Let's get a little idea of the geography from the plains of the Serengeti to the beaches of Zanzibar. This country offers a range of sights and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. So there you go. A lot of people actually, when they think of Africa, they may think of jungles and stuff like that, but no. In Tanzania, we have plains, that's open grasslands. I believe it's called the savanna in parts of Africa, and also beaches over there on the Indian Ocean. So no jungles, but beautiful open plains, lovely beaches. So this country definitely offers a range of sights and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. In other words, adventures of many types. We'll take a break, and then we'll find out more about those once-in-a-lifetime experiences when we come back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们先来看标题里面用到2个单字 ，adventure。adventure 就表示冒险、探险经历。好，那么单字例句里面用到 set out on a 3-day adventure。好，当我们说 set out on an adventure 就表示动身前往这个冒险之旅。好，麦克老师提到说，那一趟冒险之旅，也许是去践行啊，或是去急流泛舟。这时候老师用到 white water rafting。white water rafting 就表示急流泛舟。好，那我们来看下一个单字 lifetime。lifetime 应该很好懂，就是一生或是终生。我们会用名词加上 of a lifetime 来表达千载难逢的什么什么。那我们还可以用复合形容词 once in a lifetime 来表达一生难得一次的。好，那这2天的课文呢，就是要带大家前往东非的坦尚尼亚，我们要来一趟探险之旅。那这个地方除了有丰富的野生动物和文化，它还有各式各样的景色，像是有这个塞伦盖提平原，还有 Zanzibar 桑吉巴的海滩。这边有人看到一个补充单字，叫做 wildlife。wildlife 表示野生动物或是野生生物，它是总称，是当不可数名词来用。那 Mike 老师刚刚说到Savannah 它是拼作 SAVANNA， 它表示疏林莽原，就是像我们在电视上面看到非洲那种一大片几乎没有什么树的草原那种，就叫做 Savannah。那我们直接回到课文中。
Tanzania, an adventure of a lifetime. For many tourists, Tanzania's biggest draw is its amazing wildlife. To see the animals up close, take a safari through Serengeti National Park, where you'll find the Big Five: elephants, lions, leopards, buffaloes, and rhinos. If you want even more adventure, why not climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Africa's highest mountain towers above North Tanzania, with its highest point at 5,895 meters above sea level.
Tanzania, filled with wonderful sights to see and also chock full of culture. As far as the sights, there are the plains of the Serengeti and the beaches of Zanzibar. Those are wonderful places, and we'll get to the culture at some point, but for now, let's think about what most people associate with Tanzania. Animals. Yes, for many tourists, Tanzania's biggest draw is its amazing wildlife.
There you go. To see the animals up close, take a safari through Serengeti National Park, where you'll find the Big Five: elephants, lions, leopards, buffaloes, and rhinos. We call these animals the Big Five. Well, they are big animals, but also because they're the most popular animals, they're the ones the tourists want to see on a safari. What is a safari? Basically, you go out into a big national park, a big open air zoo, kind of, but no cages. This is where the animals actually live. You drive around in your van, you can take pictures, and you can get close to these animals with nothing in between you. But don't worry, it's usually very safe. But if you really want to see African animals like we see on TV, but see them up close, you gotta go on safari. But that's not exciting
No,
enough for
that's-
me. No lion tried to eat me. I want more adventure.
Yeah, if being that close to death is not good enough for you, hey, why not climb a mountain? Yeah.
Now, yes.
If you want even more adventure,
I do.
Why not climb Mount Kilimanjaro?
My legs.
Africa's highest mountain towers above North Tanzania with its highest point at 5,895 meters above sea level. So there you go. First, go on safari, and if that's not enough for you, hey, go ahead, get climbing, pal. It'll be quite the adventure.
Mount Kilimanjaro, Zanzibar. I just love the names in this.
Serengeti.
They're so exciting. I think Mount Kilimanjaro, if you can climb Mount Fuji or even Ali Mountain here in Taiwan, I think Kilimanjaro is not too difficult. It's not a lot of rock climbing. It's basically hiking, but you will have to get up very early in the morning. So there you go. A lot of exciting things already, and we've just begun our trip to Tanzania.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
很多游客都是为了野生动物才去坦尚尼亚玩的。好，那么参加这个穿越塞伦盖提国家公园的游猎之旅，你就可以直接近距离的观赏你电视上会看到那种野生动物场景。我们这边来补充一下，很多人会去东非参加观赏野生动物之旅，那这种旅行叫做 safari。safari， 如果你有用 iPhone， 你应该看过这个字，那它是拼作 SAFARI。safari 表示动物观察或是动物游猎之旅。好，课文提到说，在那边可以看到非洲五霸，是哪五霸呢？就是大象、狮子，还有 leopard 花豹、buffalo 水牛，还有 rhino 犀牛。那如果你想要有更多的冒险，你可以去爬吉利马扎罗山，它是位于坦尚尼亚的北部，那是非洲最高的山，它的最高点是有到海拔5895公尺哦。我们接着回到课文中。
Tanzania, an adventure of a lifetime. After a tough hike like that, head to Zanzibar for fun times on white sand beaches. While there, be sure to explore Stone Town. It's considered the cultural heart of Zanzibar. Wander through this UNESCO World Heritage Site's winding streets to see beautiful coral stone buildings and admire the carved wooden doors that make the area a joy for photographers. Visitors can get a feel for Stone Town's cultural heritage by looking at the shape of each doorframe. Square-shaped door frames point to Arab influences, while the Indian-influenced doors have a semicircular upper frame.
By the way, going on a safari in Tanzania isn't super dangerous. Don't worry about that. And yeah, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, it probably won't be too tough either, okay? You won't do much climbing. You'll be doing more hiking, but it is quite a way. So if you are going to hike up Mount Kilimanjaro, be ready for that. It won't be super tough, but it will be a tough hike. Yes, after a tougher, slightly difficult, challenging thing like that, after a tough hike like that, head to Zanzibar for fun times on white sand beaches. So there you go. Climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Go ahead, hike up that mountain, then come on down and take a swim in the beaches of Zanzibar.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
That sounds so exciting. And what would we do in Zanzibar? It says, while there, be sure to explore Stone Town. It's considered the cultural heart of Zanzibar. I think Zanzibar is quite a small place, so Stone Town might be one of the older areas in this place called Zanzibar. It's the cultural heart, apparently, and cultural, this adjective means relating to culture, all right? So when we talk about cultural things or a cultural place, it's related to a country or a people's religion, traditions, history, beliefs, their arts and crafts, their food, their songs, all sorts of stuff. That is all about culture, all right? So if we're visiting museums, if we're watching concerts, if we're eating the local food, these are all cultural activities, the kinds of things people like to do when they're on holiday in a new place. For example, it was difficult for Tammy and Adam to get over the cultural differences between them. Tammy's from America, Adam's from Zanzibar, and so of course they were raised in different places, different languages, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes that makes it harder to communicate, to understand each other.
They have a different way of doing things.
Different background.
As far as culture is concerned, you don't change your culture and the way that you do things traditionally, so I guess they're never going to get along perfectly. But hey, they can still be friends. Anyways, moving on, the next sentence says, wander through this UNESCO World Heritage Site's winding streets to see beautiful coral stone buildings and admire the carved wooden doors that make the area a joy for photographers. Yes, this place is awesome. It's a great place to wander through. Here we have the verb wander to talk about if you wander or if you wander around a place or through a place, you walk through that place or you explore that place without having a plan. You kind of do so aimlessly. You just kind of want to get lost so that you can see as much of that place as you can. For example, we wandered around the market for a couple of hours before stopping at a cafe. So yeah, here we're at the cafe now having a cup of coffee. Before then, we wanted to see the market, so we wandered around there for a little while.
Sure, and if you're in a beautiful new place like that, you might admire the things around you. To admire, basically it means to sort of look up to and respect. That's the way we usually use it. It's like to respect someone. You might admire someone for doing great things. People who have heroes or heroines might admire that person for the great things that they did. But in a less emotional kind of way, we can also use it to talk about just looking at something beautiful and going, wow, that's really beautiful, don't you think?
Yes,
it's
very
worthy
of admiration.
There you go. So you would admire a beautiful painting or a sunset or something that your friend has done. Oh, look at that cake. You made that by yourself? Wow. That is just fantastic. So we admire things in that kind of way when we're looking at something that's really impressive, beautiful, wonderful, and special. For example, Becky admired the view from the top floor of the world's tallest building. So she didn't just go, oh, yeah, cool. No, she stood there and, enjoyed it for a while.
Anyways, more on Stone Town. Visitors to Stone Town, visitors can get a feel for Stone Town's cultural heritage by looking at the shape of each door frame. Remember, they've got these special carved doors.
Interesting. So the shape of each door frame is probably going to be a little different. That's unusual. Most door frames, that's the edge around the door, the part that holds the door in place. They're usually kind of a rectangle shape because, it's for people to walk through. But it seems in Zanzibar, square-shaped door frames point to Arab influences, while the Indian-influenced doors have a semicircular upper frame. Very, very interesting. Zanzibar, as I mentioned, is on the Indian Ocean. India's over there, and the Middle East with the Arab influences is straight to the north. So both of those cultures mix there, and you can see which culture influenced the design of the building by looking at the shape of the door frame. Square for Arab, semicircular, kind of round at the top, for Indian-influenced doors. Yet another reason to visit Zanzibar, as if we needed more reasons.
And Tanzania.
And Tanzania.
All
but
right.
Zanzibar mainly.
All right, folks, with that, today's lesson has come to an end. But don't worry, next time we'll be talking some more about Tanzania.
And Zanzibar?
Maybe not.
接着我们来到 Zanzibar 桑吉巴，它有美丽的白色沙滩。那来到这边，你一定要去石头城探险。石头城是 Zanzibar 的文化中心，它有被联合国教科文组织列为世界文化遗产。那这边有着蜿蜒的街道，有美丽的珊瑚石造建筑，然后还有摄影师们非常爱拍的那种木雕门。从它的门框形状呢，我们就可以看出不同文化对这个地方的影响。像如果你是看到方形门框，它可能就是受到阿拉伯的影响；如果这门的上方有个半圆形的门框，则是受到印度的影响。好，文中用到 semicircular 就是形容半圆形的，还有用到 Arab 表示阿拉伯。那么 Indian influenced 这是用来形容受印度影响的。我们最后来看3个单字 cultural
cultural 表示文化的、文艺的，它的名词是 culture 就表示文化。再来看 wander 表示漫步、闲逛，它是当动词。闲逛往往都是漫无目的的。那我们顺便补充一下 aimlessly 这个副词就可以用来形容漫无目的的、无目标的，它是拼作 aimlessly， 那个 m 表示目标、目的，然后 less 表示无或是没有，所以无目标的。好，我们最后来看单字 admire 是动词，表示欣赏、观赏或是钦佩。它的名词是 admiration 是拼作 admiration， 就表示钦佩、赞赏。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有2个，第一个是 while 做连接词的不同用法，第二个是 make 加受词加受词补语。我们先来学 while 做连接词的不同用法。第一种是表达当什么什么时候，在什么的同时，是用来引导时间副词子句。像 the doorbell rang while she was talking on the phone， 当她在讲电话的时候，门铃响了。好，第二种用法是指然而，用来带出对比的情况，这时候意思就相当于 whereas。例如 while Alice enjoys classical music, her boyfriend prefers pop music。 Alice 喜欢古典乐，而她的男朋友比较喜欢流行乐。好，那么第三种是表达尽管、虽然，意思就跟 although 或者是 though 一样。例如 while Alan is short, he's the best player on his team。 虽然 Alan 的个子不高，但他却是他们队上最厉害的球员。好，那最后我们来学 make 加受词加受词补语。句型 make 加受词加受词补语是指说使某人或某事物成为怎么样，变得怎么样。那句型里的 make 是表达使成为、使变成。受词补语我们常常会用名词或是形容词来修饰前面的受词。例如 This app makes learning fun， 这个应用程式让学习变得好玩。再造一个例句 The song Baby made Justin Bieber a household name。宝贝这首歌曲让小贾斯汀成为家喻户晓的人。哇，那时候好像小孩子超青春洋溢的 Baby 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 Oh， 那时候还没有走中。不过他现在生活好像要步入正轨，让我们继续看下去。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Hello, everybody. I'm Holly.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shane.
All right. Today, 我们的重点在哪里呢？就是面包有什么不同
Okay. Bread and toast.
All right. 第一个 bread.
Bread.
第二个 toast.
Toast. Why is this so confusing for people? I don't understand.
因为呢
Oh.
不是，因为台湾我们常常会讲，就是比如说你出去烤肉好啊，然后你就会说，给我一片吐司。可是其实你吐司没有烤过，你也会叫它吐司，对不对？
是被切过的面包。
对，被切过的面包我们也会说吐司。
不是，还没有烤过，也是吐司。
没错。
那就错了。
对，所以我们先讲 bread 好了。bread 就是我们一般的面包，对，就是它已经经过发酵，然后烤了第一次，对不对？所以比如说你今天去超市，然后你跟人家说，你去超市的时候替我买一条面包回来好吗？这个怎么翻？
如果它只是已经切过的，还是 bread，a loaf of bread。
Yeah，
就是 bread。
Yeah， so can you pick up a loaf of bread for me at the supermarket？对，就可以用 bread。这时候虽然是面包吐司，它可能也切片过了，可是它还没有烤第二次。那 toast 呢？就比如说你已经把它带回家，然后把它放到吐司的那个小烤箱，然后它就会叮，然后跳出2片，这叫做
You have toast。
没错，
它是被 toast 过的，因为我有这个动词是 toast，to toast something 是被烤过的。
所以原本是一个动词变名词这样子。
对啊，所以我会觉得很奇怪，为什么就是吐司没有烤过的，你就说 this is toast， 我说不是 toast 啊，冷冷的，
冷冷软软的。
对。
对，所以其实主要的差别就是有没有烤过那第二次。对，切片面包要烤第二次才能叫 toast。
Simple, not
easy
confusing.
peasy 啦。好啦，直接 live action。
Live action, live
Yeah.
action,
Ooh.
live action.
Hey Shane, do you want some toast?
Sure.
Here you go.
Wait, this is just cold bread. I thought you were going to make me some toast.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Toast is bread that has been toasted or heated up until it's brown. Usually you use basic sliced bread to make it.
Oh, I see. In Taiwan, we call all square sliced bread toast.
No wonder. That's why I keep getting cold bread in Taiwan. I think we both learned something.
Yeah? High five? Yeah?
No. Fine.
Yes.